In this video, I'll be going over how you can use GoHighLevel for e-commerce. So many people, when they think of GoHighLevel, they think it's just for agencies or local businesses, but it's actually quite powerful for e-commerce too. So I'll show you how you can use it to actually set up a store and the automations around it and what actually works when using GoHighLevel for e-commerce. So first you want to go to your agency view, sub-accounts, and just go and create a sub-account for your e-commerce store. Currently, they don't have a specific snapshot template for you, so you can just start with a blank snapshot, or maybe in the future they will have one. You can just search for e-commerce, and then if they have one, you can select it. For now, I'll go on with a blank snapshot. You're just going to add your sub-account. So now you want to go and switch to that sub-account. And now first, in order to use GoHighLevel for e-commerce, the most important thing you can do is, of course, create your e-commerce website. So to do that, just head over to Sites, click on Stores, and here you can see Build an online store to showcase your products and sell across the globe. What you can do is just click New Store. Now you can do a quick start, so you can customize your pre-built store and publish quickly, or you can just go from templates, and from here it will then show you a bunch of templates. You're just going to tick e-commerce store, so that will only show e-com websites, and now you can find one that you think looks good. For example, I'll go with the furniture store one right here. Now you can also just build your own website if you want to. From here, click continue, and then we'll be adding the template. Now, by the way, if you haven't yet created your GoHighLevel account, you can do so for free and get an extended 30-day free trial through the link down in the description instead of their usual 14 days. Now, after the website has loaded in, you can then start customizing. So first, for example, you can go and upload your own logo by clicking on the logo that is currently there, and in the right menu, you will then see logo settings, and here you can click on the image icon in order to upload your own logo. So you can also use AI to generate images, but for the logo that's not necessary, so you can just go and upload your logo right there. Next, if you want to change the color of a specific section, you can again go and click on it, and then you will see the background color. Now here you can set it to any color you want, so you can just click on add, and then here enter the hex code or RGB or custom, or you can just slide it like this and find whatever color you want to use. Now this is just for this section, but you can do this for any section you want, such as right here. You can just select the color that you want every single section to be in. Now here you have the actual products. And for example, personally, I don't like this font. So what I can do is click on it, and then here under typography, it's set to default font. Now what I can do is just set it to a different one. For example, if I prefer the Poppins one, then you can see it is now changed, and I want to do the same for the product price right there, as well as the product discount. So in my opinion, this looks a lot better, but you can see how easy all of this is to customize. Now currently, there's just a few random images right here. What you want to go and do is set your own products. So for now, just go and click save in the top right, and now we will add our products. So just go back right here. Now in order to add your products, what you want to do is just click back right there, and then here click complete store setup. So click complete setup, and now here you have the steps. So create and customize your online store, which you can do first. Add your domain, and now here click add products. Now it will take you to payments and then products, which is where you can add in your products. Now here in the products, click on create product, or you can import them from Stripe, for example, but I'll just create a new product. Now here enter a name, for example a sofa, then you can add the description, you can enable product labels, you can select which collection it is in, and you can set a product text code right here. Then you can include text prices as per global settings, yes or no, attach text rates. Here upload the product media, so you can just go and select the images. Then you can set the price, so one time or recurring, and the amount. You can also set a compare ad price, and helpful features to track inventory. So let's say I have 10 of these sofas, then I can just set it to 10, and then it will not sell more than 10 unless I select continue selling when out of stock. Now you can add different variants, so let's say I have two sizes of sofas, and I can click add a variant, and then I'll add another variant, and the price, for example, $100, available quantity of this one, let's say 5, and then here you can set the name, for example, beige sofa. They can add some option values like beige. Now let's say the other one is black, then I can say this one is black and then click done, or you can add the values right here, which is actually how you want to do it if it is the same product, but this is how you can create different variants. Now you can also choose the search engine listing, so you can enter an SEO title and description, and you can choose the handle for the product. So all of this will help you rank higher in search. So after doing all of that, just gonna click on save, and you can include it in your online store. And you will now see that if I go onto my store and scroll down, it will now have the sofa listing right here. And if I'm going to open it up, you can see the beige sofa or black. So as I said, you want to select the colors under the same style. So right here, you can see if I just named it sofa, I can select beige, black, white, whatever color it is. And you can set the quantity. Now you'll see that for this one, I set it to 5 in stock. So therefore I cannot buy more than 5. Now it can be added to my cart, and what you will need to do is connect a payment processor, since currently I cannot actually check out. You can see there is no valid payment method found. To fix this, just go into payments right here, and they have a few payment methods that you can integrate, so just click integrate payment gateway. They have Stripe, PayPal, Authorize.net, Square, and more. So just select whichever one you want to use. They have quite a lot of them. The most popular one is going to be either Stripe or PayPal. You can also integrate both of them to give more options to your customer. But depending on your country, they may also have a specific one that is popular in your country. Now, another thing you can use GoHighLevel for in e-commerce is for automations. So if you go to marketing workflows, for example, you can send an automated review request whenever you've made a sale. Now, if you do e-commerce, you want to have a waiting time between the sale being made, so you can just add a new trigger, and then, for example, that you sold a product, but then you want to have, for example, a wait time of 7 days. So what you can do is set the action wait, and then time delay, let's say 7 days, and then click save action, and now it will wait for 7 days, and then it will send a review request email and SMS. You can also use GoHighLevel for customer loyalty and retention. So for example, you can tag customers after X amount of purchases and auto send a VIP customer reward. For example, you've bought 3 times, here's a $25 gift card for your next order, and the value of course of this is turning buyers into fans. Now you can also build any automation you want just by describing it right here. For example, after a customer has bought this amount of times, send them this coupon code. Now another thing you can do, which is quite important, is if you run ads, which most e-commerce brands do, you can integrate your ads. So whether that's Facebook, Instagram, or Google Ads. To do this, go to settings, then here in the left menu, click integrations, and then here you can connect your Google ad account or your Facebook ad account. By doing this, you can just run those ads to your GoHighLevel funnel, which you could do anyway, but by connecting it, even if they send you DMs, for example, or messages, then that also shows up in GoHighLevel. So generally, I recommend connecting every single tool that you use into GoHighLevel, whether that's WhatsApp or ShipStation or Shippo for shipping. I would recommend integrating them. So that's basically how you can use GoHighLevel for an e-commerce business. So I've shown you how you can set up your website, how you can add products, how you can customize your website, how you can send automated messages, how you can do loyalty and importantly also review requests, how you can connect your ad accounts, and how you can turn your customers into repeat buyers. Now again, if you haven't yet created your GoHighLevel account, you can claim this extended 30-day free trial through my link down in the description instead of the usual 14 days. So that concludes this video on how to use GoHighLevel for e-commerce. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.